You need to go ahead and become quiet with your success, become quiet with your achievements. When you become a quiet person, somebody who's just driven and focused towards getting to their goals, somebody who's not going to become loud with it, someone who's not sharing their inspiration and sharing the things that they want to go ahead and achieve with the next person, they're just going ahead and saying, I'm locked in, I'm going to get this done. And shoot, who cares if you like it? Who cares if you like it? Who cares if anybody likes it? I'm going to lock in on my own goal and I'm going to make sure I get this done by this set period. That's how you become disciplined with your craft. And when you become disciplined with your craft, you can get to the next level. Thus, if you become quiet, you can become disciplined. And when you become quiet and disciplined, you will achieve success. And I go on to say becoming quiet simply because when I was telling my dreams and goals to a lot of people in this world, I would go ahead and tell my mans my dreams and be like, hey, bro, I want to go ahead and become this 5-star football player. I want to go ahead and become this top clothing brand creator. He would tell me that the design is whack, or he would tell me that this is not something that I could do or I could achieve. And you see, I don't want that for y'all. You know, Kobe Bryant once said that if you have a dream, you need to watch out for the people that's going to plan to crush your dream. In today's video, I also want to go ahead and shed light on that topic. If you go ahead and you have a dream and you know that this dream is for you, if you know that this craft or this passion that you have is way more than just a passion, it's something that you want to make reality. This dream is something that you want to be born into reality. You want to bear the fruits of your labor. You want to go ahead and become that top clothing brand owner. You want to go ahead and you want to become that top influencer. Maybe you want to go to the NFL. Maybe you want to go to the NBA. The things that you're going to have to do is become quiet with your journey. When you become quiet with your journey, you stop sharing your goals and your ideas with people. Not only do you get to avoid the haters, but you also get to avoid the people who are going to doubt you. You see, hate and doubt can make somebody go ahead and just start their craft and they can receive so much hate on their craft that they say, I'm going to give up. Or they go ahead and they say, I'm going to turn that hate into fuel to go ahead and get to the next level. I want you to be the second person. I want you to go ahead and say, a lot of people are doubting my goal. They're doubting my journey. They don't think I can become this top entrepreneur. They don't think I can become this boss. What it is I want you to do is to go ahead and say, all right, those people are losers and I can accomplish this goal. I'm simply saying that because I've seen a lot of people in this world decide that they were going to hate on me, decide that I couldn't do this, decide that I couldn't do that. But at the end of the day, these people cannot decide what it is you're able to accomplish. These people cannot decide what it is you're able to do. They don't decide whether or not you keep going. These haters don't decide whether or not you keep going or whether or not you fail or succeed. The person that decides whether or not you fail or succeed can only become you. So you're the only person in this world who can go ahead and decide whether or not they keep going on their entrepreneur path or they go ahead and they work their 9 to 5. They're the only person who could decide whether or not they have a grand journey of going to the NBA or deciding that they want to go ahead and choose a different path. At the end of the day, what it is, I'm trying to tell you that the only one who can control your actions is you. If you listen to the doubters, that's on you. If you listen to the haters, that's on you. But if you want to go ahead and become the person who avoids the haters, the person who goes ahead and says, I'm not even going to put myself in the same area or the same atmosphere as the doubters, then you want to go ahead and just avoid being too showy. And when I say avoid being too showy, I mean just become quiet with your grind. You go ahead and decide that you can become quiet with your achievements, but become quiet with your process and just go ahead and grind out the hard work, grind out the hard hours. Then you will become successful. I'm not going to lie. You're going to see a lot of progress. You're going to make a lot of progress by not going ahead and asking opinions of a lot of people in my life, whether or not I should go ahead and start content creation, whether or not I should start this clothing brand, whether or not they like the brand or not. I went ahead and just did something that I wanted to do. And by just doing something that I want to do, and I see success coming in by waves. You see, what it is I'm trying to tell you in today's video is that you not only don't need validation, but you don't have to put yourself so much so out there that you receive attention from the haters, you receive attention from the doubters. Now, I'm not going to tell you that you can't post any achievement, that you can't go ahead and say you won't post you getting 1 million subscribers. Go ahead and post you getting that 1 million subscribers. Go ahead and post you getting them 1,000 views. At the end of the day, the only person who can control whether or not you keep going is you. Thus, in today's video, what it is I'm trying to tell you is that you need to watch out for the people that's trying to crush your dreams. You need to watch out for all the doubters, watch out for all the haters. And another thing that you should do is also clear up your circle. Go ahead and clear up your circle. Clear up all the people that's hating on you. Clear up all the people that's doubting you. Don't go ahead and speak to all the doubters. Don't go ahead and reach out to the haters. If you feel like another person is hating on you in the shadows, or if you feel as though another person is just hating on you outright, go ahead and get rid of them. Stop talking to them. You don't have to talk to the people that hate on you. You don't want to be friends with the people who hate on you. You see, when I say you don't want to be friends with the people who hate on you or with people who doubt on you or people who talking behind your back, I truly stress that because they're not a real friend. A real friend will go ahead and support your brand. If you make a clothing brand, they will go ahead and support it. If you go ahead and make a video, they will go ahead and subscribe. A real friend is someone who's going to be there for you, someone who's going to want to see you succeed. So if you feel like you know a person that doesn't want to see you succeed, go ahead and stop talking to them. Go ahead and cut them off. Go ahead and find you a true friend. Now, like I was saying before, go ahead and become quiet with your journey, because I feel as though if you go ahead and become quiet with your journey, you can achieve more success. When I first started this content creation thing, I didn't tell anybody about it. I didn't want my mom to find my channel. I didn't want my sister to find my channel. I didn't want anybody to find my channel. I wanted me to just do something that was just for me, I wanted to go ahead and make something that was going to be grand just for me, something that could just come truly from the hearts and depths of myself. And I felt as though I would receive a lot of hate or a lot of criticism doing the things that I love to do. You see, I once watched an interview, and inside that interview, they said that the greatest human act is to inspire. And I truly felt that resonated with me. That resonated with me so much so that I turned my whole entire channel from me venting my feelings, from me going ahead and sharing my process, to me going ahead and helping motivate other people to start their own grind, to go help them turn that motivation into discipline. And when they go ahead and when they turn that motivation into discipline for them to achieve their dreams with it. And you see in today's video, what it is I'm trying to tell you is to become quiet with your journey. Don't go ahead and go looking for validation. Don't go ask everybody, should this be your top hit? Is this your top hit? Should you start this YouTube channel? Should you start this dream? Should you go ahead and say, should I go ahead and quit my job to go ahead and further towards my dream, or should I stay at my job? At the end of the day, those are questions only meant for yourself. Don't ask another person, because another person going to give you an answer that's not going to truly fit for you. They will give you an answer that's going to fit for them. Each person in this world is unique. When I say you're unique, I mean you truly special. So something that's going to work out for you might not work out for the next person. And you see a lot of haters or doubters will go ahead and say, since this isn't going to work out for me, it's not going to work out for you. So at the end of the day, the only person who can control if that works out is you. So don't go ahead and ask everybody, is your dream going to work? Should you start this? Should you go ahead and plan that design? Should you drop that design? Should you go ahead and do this or that? At the end of the day, it's all up to you. It's truly all up to you. I mean, the ball is in your court. You have a phone, or you might have a device that can contact to the internet. You can do anything that you truly want to do. You have all the resources. You see, if you do have a phone or if you don't have a phone, it doesn't truly matter. If you have anything that you can use to help you get towards your goal, you should use it. You see, there are books in the library that can help you go ahead and be better with content creation. There's books in the library that can help you start your own business. There's books in the library that can help you start to hustle more. There's books in the library that can change your whole outlook on life. At the end of the day, there's so many things that are given to us for free, or that we might have right now that we are overlooking. So stop overlooking the things that can help you get to the next level. Stop going ahead and asking people for validation. Stop going ahead and showing everybody what it is you're doing. Leave people guessing. You see, there was something my mom once told me. She said, leave people guessing. And my big cousin also told me that you shouldn't tell everybody all the cards you have in your hand. At the end of the day, nobody should know the next moves you're going to make. If you're a true hustler, if you're a true entrepreneur or a businessman or a businesswoman, you should already know this. Nobody should know the next move that you're going to make. The only person that should know the next move you're going to make is you. So the haters, you have to leave the haters guessing. You have to leave the doubters guessing as well. At the end of the day, what I'm trying to tell you is that the people that's going to crush your dream is the people that you haven't met yet. So why go ahead and reach out to the people that you haven't met yet and ask them for validation? Why not just go ahead and start now? Why not just go ahead and start now? And don't go ahead and hate on yourself. Don't go ahead and doubt yourself simply because there's other people that's going to do it for you. You see, in this world, I've never understood why it is I would doubt myself. At the end of the day, you can't control who laughs at you. You can't control the doubt. You can't control the hate. But you can control is what you're going to do with it. Is you're going to turn that hate into fuel to go ahead and do something better. If you're going to go ahead and turn them negative emotions into positive emotions. At the end of the day, by just working towards my craft, by showing people that I was determined, that I was never going to give up, I truly made something grand. I made something better. I made myself more disciplined with football. I made myself, at the end of the day, I showed myself that I could overcome any odds. The only way to defy your odds is to become quiet with this journey. Become quiet with this journey. Now, when I say become quiet with this journey, I'm telling you not to look out for validation. I'm telling you not to go ahead and ask everybody, should you go ahead and start your business? Should you go ahead and quit your job? At the end of the day, those are questions for you to ask yourself. Go ahead and start asking yourself questions at nighttime. By asking myself questions at nighttime, it helped me understand myself more. I understood what it was I wanted in this life. I understood where it is I wanted to go in this life. And if you don't understand those two core things about yourself, then you're truly lost in this world. You don't know what your next move is. You don't know what your next plan is. So go ahead and understand what it is you want to do in this life, and go ahead and understand what it is your next move is going to be to get there. Now, secondly, what I would say is watch out for the people who are going to go ahead and try and crush your dream, because at the end of the day, you don't have to have new friends. I tell myself a lot of times that I don't need new friends. I don't need anybody around me. At the end of the day, I tell myself that I don't even need a girlfriend. I don't need anybody around me. I don't need support from family. I don't need support from friends. At the end of the day, I tell myself that I'm going to get it done by any means necessary. At the end of the day, I don't need new friends or new people around me that's going to go ahead and hate on my journey, or that's going to go ahead and say that they want to support and truly not want to support. At the end of the day, you only need yourself to get where it is you're trying to go. And I'm living proof of that, actually. I'm living proof of going ahead and saying that you don't need anybody to go ahead and get where you're trying to go. And how am I living proof of that, you might ask? I'm living proof of that by going ahead and making this channel from 1 subscriber. I had 1 subscriber and I just kept stacking it up and stacking it up and stacking it up. I had 1 viewer and I just kept stacking it up and stacking it up and stacking it up. At the end of the day, what it is I want to tell you is that you need to realize that this journey takes time. This journey is going to take you a hell of a lot of time, but at the end of the day, it's going to be worth it. I feel as though when I keep making this channel, I keep inspiring people, I keep connecting with so many different people. It makes me feel good, and it also makes me feel like I'm actually doing something. I don't want to become a lazy person, because lazy people don't end up with their dream lives. Lazy people don't end up driving a McLaren. Lazy people don't end up with a Lambo. Lazy people end up on the side of the road. So don't go ahead and become a lazy person. Become somebody who's truly striving for success. Out of everything that I wanted to tell you in today's video, what it is I want to truly stick with you is that in order to defy your odds, you truly have to become a go-getter. When I say a go-getter, I mean someone who's going to go ahead and have so many different plays. You have one play and one play doesn't work out, you make the next play. You don't truly go ahead and grind and hate on yourself because somebody else hates on you. You go ahead and you receive a hater, that's how it is you know you're doing it right. So every time I were to receive a hater, I would know I'm doing better. I would know I'm doing good. I would know I'm truly on the right path. Because in this world, the top people in this world truly have haters. The people with millions of subscribers, they have people who don't like them. People who they've never met before who don't like them. When you truly have somebody who's hating on you that you've never met before, or somebody that's hating on you just period, that's how you know you're doing it right. Because the people at the top have the same people. They just have a multiplied army of them. So when you get a multiplied army of people that's hating on you for just doing your own thing, that's how you know you coming up in the world. And when you coming up in the world, it's gonna be some good things and it's gonna be some bad things. So just take them how it is. Just take it how it is and take it one day at a time. And when you take things one day at a time, I promise you will get to your dream life. At the end of the day, you will accomplish what it is you're trying to accomplish if you go ahead and you redirect that negative energy and turn it into positive energy. And you see, each time I get a negative comment, it makes me want to go ahead and make a new video, just to go ahead and grind it out, just to go ahead and show them that I can do better, just to go ahead and show myself that I can do better, just to go ahead and prove those people wrong. At the end of the day, if you go ahead and become quiet with your journey, you not only will achieve what it is you set out to achieve, but you will go ahead and you will avoid the haters and the doubters in this life. You will avoid the people who want to crush your dream. And by avoiding the people who wanted to crush my dream, I made it sure I was able to build a YouTube channel with just 200 subscribers, but it's also on the come up. I've been able to go ahead and build a clothing brand that's also on the come up. I've been able to go ahead and do so many different things. I've turned myself from just a mere employee at McDonald's into a true businessman, into somebody who has a face on the internet, into somebody who's going ahead and achieving their dreams. At the end of the day, I don't worry about the people who hate on me at school. I don't worry about the people who hate on me in this life, because I know once I get out of school, I know once I go ahead and further my life, I'll become somebody who is looked up to, or I'll become somebody who is, living his best life. At the end of the day, I have a vision for myself that's higher than the people around me. DTO family, this was a longer video, but I truly want you to go ahead and just understand the words that I was saying in today's video. Today we did a sit down. Tomorrow we're not gonna do a sit down. I just wanted to go ahead and get this topic out. Hopefully I was able to get this topic to you. Hopefully you were able to understand this message. Hopefully, you enjoyed this video. And if you did enjoy this video, I want you to go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I want you to go ahead and hit the like button, and go ahead and share this video, and go ahead and cop some of the clothing brand merch. If you can't go ahead and crop the DTO merch, we have a Stay Hungry hoodie on the way. We have so many other things. I have t-shirts, I got crop tops. Go ahead and check me out. And if you want something that's going to help further your mindset, then go ahead and grab it. Support. What is it? I appreciate everybody for going ahead and hitting that like button. I appreciate you for subscribing. DTO out.
To make the unknown known.
Start trying to have people look into your life. Start trying to have people look into what music you make. Start trying to have people look into what clothing you making. Start trying to have people look into that new designer designer brand that you just had come out. Like, whatever happened to that? Whatever happened to us being those people who whatever happened to us having dreams, man?